I'm so sorry that my video decided it didn't want to pick up any sound, but we're going to continue with this video with a voiceover today. This is the Coca-Cola X Morphe Thirst for Life collection. So these are a few of the items that I did receive. I could not receive the lips, but it's okay, I didn't need them or want them anyway. So if you guys could just sit back, relax, and keep on watching, we can get through these products together. And I hope you guys like my first voiceover. Bye. Like I said before, this is the outside of the packaging. This is the actual pen. I believe it's 18 shadows. You have a few shimmers, you have your mattes, your neutrals, you have a dark brown in there, you have your reds, of course, because it is a Coca-Cola, palette. I love the pop of blue that's in the palette. It's really, really pretty. Here are a few swatches for you guys. I love the reds. Here is the actual case that the brushes came in. The brushes did come in a double casing. I took the brushes out of the plastics. They're really, really pretty brushes. Go ahead and take those sleeves off. The collection did come with 7 brushes. Had to get a drink. Going in with my Rumor 03 P. Louise base. Put it all over the lid. I'm going to use my Morphe brush to blend it out. I did go in with a second coat of the P. Louise base. Going in with refreshing. Before going in with your shadow, you want to make sure that base is nice and flat. Smooth. Now, taking that refreshing color, I'm going to go ahead and just put it in my crease. And on my outer V. Gonna go ahead and do the same to the other eye. Just repeat what I done on the other side. Taking that same brush, I'm going to go ahead and clean it off and go into Name Drop and put that right above refreshing to blend it out. This is what the color looks like on the brush. Just blend in between both shades to make it seamless, like there's nothing there. Just keep blending. diffuse name drop, I'm going to go ahead and go into the color The Real Thing and put that right above that color so that it can be blended out nice and flawlessly using the same brush. Just go ahead and clean her off and blend. I've decided to go on with my Jaclyn Hill small blending brush because the other one was a little bit too big for that space. And do the same to the other eye. Going back into refreshing and go ahead and put that back in the crease to deepen up all the colors. Put every color down that we already put down to make it look more vibrant and more flawless so you can see all the colors pop. And just repeat this on the other eye. Took a flat brush by Morphe and I went ahead and I just put a little makeup remover on the brush and I went ahead and just carved out my crease. Taking my Rumor 2 base, I'm going to go ahead and actually cut the crease out now using a flat brush by Morphe also. There it is. I made sure I made it nice and flat with the product first. So let's just go ahead and cut the crease. Just wanted to show you guys how flat a flat brush can get if you just put product on it. The brush that I am using right here is the M224 brush by Morphe. Now I'm going to take my M173 brush and just blend the edges of the P. Louise base out so you can't see a line of demarcation. Just blend it out until you like it. Now that I have my crease cut out, I'm going to go back in with my M173 brush by Morphe and just go ahead and flatten it out and make sure the base is nice and flat and ready for the next application. Going back into refreshing using that same brush, the small fluffy brush in the Coca-Cola collection, and going back into the refreshing and just go ahead and blending out the outer corner. And you want to make sure you just pat it on. Just keep patting it until you get it to where that it's diffused in a way where you can't even see the P. Louise base. That same small fluffy brush, I'm going to the color Good in Red and I'm going to put that right next to refreshing. To get the edges of that cut crease, I went ahead and I grabbed the flat brush out of the collection and just went into Good in Red and just tapped it all along and then also brought it down. Using the same small fluffy brush, I'm going into Always Bright and put that right next to Good in Red. Now I'm going to take the small fluffy brush. I'm going to go in and go into the color Bubble Up in my inner corner of my eye. Came out when I put down both the shadows. Now we're going to go ahead and go off of camera and do my face, and when it's time for the rest of the products, I'll be right back. I went ahead and put my foundation on. Now we're going to go ahead and go into the sponges by Morphe. I believe it's 5 in there. We're going to go ahead and use these to contour our face and highlight. This is how the packaging looks. You open it up from the top, and as you can see, you have the sponges inside. It's really nice. I love it. I love those sponges. They have a small red blending one. Then also they have a small black, different shaped kind of a blending sponge, and then they also have highlight and contour. I'm going to go ahead and go in with these 2 Morphe concealers just to show you guys how to use the sponge. Now I'm taking the Morphe setting powder. I'm just going to go ahead and use that sponge to highlight those highlighted areas with the powder. Now I'm going to go ahead and go in with the highlighter. This is the container. This is the back of it. And this is what it looks like on the inside. So I'm going to go ahead and give this a try. I went ahead and swatched it on the back of my hand. As you can see here, it's so beautiful. You just want to go ahead and put it on the high points of your face, on the top of your cheek, down the bridge of your nose, above your lip. You could even put it on your brow bone if you like, and on your chin, and on your temples of your forehead. It's your preference. Let's glow up. Finish up my eyes, I'm going to go ahead and go on my matte black mascara and do a wing liner. Now I want to take all the fills with a small blending brush and put that right under my eyes, following refreshing just to darken up under the eyes to make it look more symmetrical to the top. I want to go in with my white color pop in the color Exit and line the bottom of my eyes, my waterline. Followed by my Man Eater mascara. Next where it's going to be up is your lashes. Here I have my Beats by Deb lashes. I'm going to go in with Fluffy, one of my faves. Going back into the palette, I'm going to take the color right up here, which is called Fizz. I'm going to take my small blending brush. I'm going to put that in my waterline in my inner corner to make it pop. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is the finished look using the Coca-Cola products with Morphe. I really loved it. I love the red wig, how I look. It just looks so great. If you guys really look and pay attention, those reds are really beautiful. They pop. I just want to say thank you to everybody that stayed and watched the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. And anything that you guys want me to review, go ahead and leave in the description box below. Alright. Stay pretty. All right, bye.